Why, hello everybody, and welcome to Sports Den Spring Edition. That's right.
Don't adjust your TV set. It's not winter again. Don't worry.
Unless an adjustment needs to be made, then feel free.
There's a line right here.
Yeah.
You might need to think about it.
Yeah, if there's lines back there behind us,
good.
That's normal.
Yep.
You're seeing it correctly. I'm Kenton Kipp. This is J.W. Cox. I'm sitting in for Jeff at his chair because, well, this morning he told me that he had to get a tooth pulled. So I'm sitting in for Jeff.
And hopefully Jeff is getting that tooth pulled by a licensed professional, not just,
You know what
in
he
some
didn't
alley
say?
in Spring Lake Park. He didn't say?
No, he didn't say. I'm assuming it's, yeah.
No, he's a smart guy.
But getting the tooth pulled is akin to having me back on the show for the viewers, so they've got that for him.
6-1, half dozen another.
I never understood that.
Me neither. I say it all the time, though.
I was told there would be no math. Well, we've got spring sports, and we actually got some games in. The sky, sunny, the weather is warmed up.
It's a
there's
tough
no
season.
snow, there's no rain. Starting yesterday, we're getting some games in for us.
But it's a tough season when that's news. Hey, we got some games in.
Nice
Hey,
weather.
Welcome to spring.
That's right.
Take it when we can get it.
Softball Centennial at Spring Lake Park. Top of the first inning. Hallie Jones in a jam. She gets her way out of it with the strikeout. Runners at the corners, but no runs score. Bottom of the first for the Panthers. 2 out, bases loaded. Bria Parrish, the freshman, loops one over the shortstop's head. That scores 1. And then a walk with the base loaded brings in another run. 2-0 Panthers. And then a 1-2 count to Marissa Siegfried. She laces one to center field. This one's going to clear the bases, going all the way to the shed. 3 runs scored. There's literally a shed out there. 5-0 Panthers. That's more than Hallie Jones would need. She's a sophomore, but she is good. Jones. Striking out swinging, striking out looking. Fastball, off speed.
Nasty.
She's got it. She nasty, in a good way. The pitching, that is. Hallie Jones, strikeouts galore. Panthers win 5-0. How about it?
My catcher, Maddie, called a great game, which kept him off balance, and it seemed to work. We've been playing a lot of games, so our practices have pretty much been with game-like situations. So for us to show up day in, day out, and it's just kind of working for us, I guess.
I had very high expectations coming into the season because of how our season played out last year. Got second place in sections last year, so we were really aiming to do just as well this year.
Panthers looking to continue their winning ways, taking on Edina on a Wednesday. That's going to be a big one. Thursday versus Elk River, and Saturday versus St. Michael Albertville. Loaded week.
Centennial Cougars, meanwhile, they will try and bounce back from that loss against Spring Lake Park. First, they'll try that against Andover coming up tomorrow. Then they get Robbinsdale Armstrong on Thursday. And Monday, they'll finish off that next 3-game stretch with a matchup against Totino Grace.
Bengals with a lot of home games. Wednesday taking on Anoka. Thursday, Totino, Grace, Eagles. And then Monday taking on the Champlain Park Rebels.
Same 2 teams for baseball. Slightly different diamond, slightly different rules, but
more grass.
Same excitement. There is more grass, but the Panthers were also hosting the Centennial Cougars in baseball action as we finally get outdoors. Panthers got off to the quick start. They'd scored 2 runs in the bottom half of the second inning to take a 2-0 lead. Antonio Zepeda scores on the single there. They got a little help from the Cougars in a 1-0 game. Throw down to third, down the left field line. John Kelly, well, he ran, but he pretty much could have walked in. He gets the stand-up sign. It's 2-0 going into the bottom to make it the top of the 5th inning. And that would be the Cougars' big inning, but this here is the top of the 3rd. Cougars coming back to tie it. They get within 1 on the RBI single from Isaac Moore. And then Moore from Logan Davey with the RBI to tie things up at 2, brings Moore all the way around from second. Now we go to the 5th, still tied 2-2. Jordan Ewing's big RBI double. That's plenty deep enough to get the run all the way home from second base, break the 2-2 tie. 3-2, Cougars with the lead. Tucker Treadle stands into the box. He starts off the first of a pair of RBI doubles. Rather, that was the second RBI double. He made it 4-2. Ewing's able to trot on home. A little bit of icing on the cake with an RBI single. It's Logan Davey again from that right-handed batter's box. Big swing, hits the pitcher, goes up the middle, under the dive, all turns into an RBI. 11-4, your final was 11-2 game at one point. Cougars do roll over the Panthers.
We had really good pitching, backed by some timely hitting, and really good base running by some key players, especially off the bench. Everyone fulfilled their role, no matter how big or small.
Well, right now we're 2-0, and we've scored a combined 20 runs in our first 2 games, 9 against Irondale and 11 today against Spring Lake Park. So I'd say the bats are coming alive, and the pitching and defense is keeping us, keeping the other team's bats down, which is just really helping us come together.
Spring Lake Park Panthers will get a chance to bounce back with back-to-back games starting tomorrow. Wednesday, they'll take on Edina. Then Thursday, they'll take on Elk River. They'll be back in action next week on Monday at Maple Grove.
Cougars hoping those bats stay alive for the homestand Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They've got Osseo, Andover, and Robbinsdale Armstrong as a stretch of 4 straight games for the Cougars.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday action for the Blaine Bengals as they'll be in action 3 days in a row. Anoka on Wednesday, then at Totino Grace for their Thursday matchup. Finish up the stretch. Moorhead makes the long trip into Blaine for that Friday matchup.
Hitch the wagons.
We're going to Blaine.
We're going to Blaine. All right, and this is the Spring Lake Park and Centennial baseball half of the program as we've got highlights of their game. And then guess what? Spring sports coach and captains. That's right. Prepping you for the spring season. Sports then brings you coach and captains. Starting with Spring Lake Park baseball. Please enjoy.
Let's be consistent. Let's work hard all the time, be fundamentally strong, and just go out and battle for all 7 innings. And if you can do that, then you've got a good chance of making things happen in your favor.
Last season, I believe that we could have done better. We had a lot of closer games that were just 1-run, 2-run games, and just working on the little things I think will help us turn some of those into wins.
Practice has been going pretty well lately. We've had a lot of captain's practices and a lot of practices in the gym and outside. We have a lot of seniors on this team. They're filling the roles.
I think the new conference will be good for us because there's never going to be a letdown or time to relax. I think you need to prepare for that with the kids. Every team is really good. It's a tough long season, and you have to be on your A game all the time. So we look forward to working hard and putting our best foot forward.
I think it's awesome. It's one of my favorite positions to play. I think that just being on the mound and it's you and the catcher and not really worrying about anything else. So.
Well, it means a lot to be a captain for the baseball team. I think it's just a great honor to have from all the other captains that we had the years before us, just to follow in their footsteps and have everybody look to us and lead by example.
Yeah, Ryan and Antonio for sure, the captains, leaders of the team. I have other guys that lead the team also, some in the dugout and some on the field. Aaron Murphy in center field, look for him to have a good season. He had mono partway through, so he missed about 5-6 games last year. Luke Turnquist, shortstop. He's back as a junior. He started as a 10th grader last year, a very good player. Justin Weber, second base, and he'll be our top pitcher this season. Josh White over at first base was all-conference honorable mention last year. We look for those guys really to step up and be really consistent.
So put on this jersey, SLP jersey, and play for Spring Lake Park is a great honor, especially to be a captain or just play with them, because all my friends playing on here, we've been playing for each other for a long time, and we're all like brothers on the team.
I think people should come on and watch Panther baseball because I think we have a really good team coming up this year. We have 7 returning starters, and a couple of us have been playing since freshman year, so I think it's going to be a good year.
People should come out and support us and watch us play because we're an exciting team. We're young, got a lot of seniors, and should be expecting a lot of long balls this season. Let's be intense when we get to the ballpark. And just have like it's a real game, all right? Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go Panthers.
Didn't live up to that in that Centennial highlight. There's no
Long
round
balls,
trippers, but
they got more opportunities for the long ball.
Right, they'll have
It's
some of
coming.
that, certainly.
Antonio says it's coming. It's coming. You better expect the
I have
long ball.
no reason to doubt him.
Do not.
At all. It was the Centennial Cougars, of course, that got the victory in that matchup as we continue with this Cougars-Panthers baseball feel in the first half of the show. Why not get a look behind the curtain of the Centennial boys baseball team again with coaches and captains, this time for the Cougars in red.
This year we're going to be a fairly young team, but we got some talent. It's just a little less experienced right now.
Our number one goal is to just compete in sections like we did last year. I think we could probably make it to section finals and put up a good fight against Mounds View.
Obviously, everyone would like to go to state this year. Got to get past a couple pretty good teams to get there, but we're looking pretty good so far, so we're pretty confident.
To me, to be a captain just means a lot. It means my peers look up to me. I'm a leader on and off the field. It's kind of nice to represent Centennial baseball, and the community as a whole as a captain.
Practice has been going well. We have a new coach, Coach Howells. He has good background. He brought a lot of knowledge to this year.
I like baseball because it's a relaxing yet intense sport, and you can see both sides of that. And just hanging out with the friends that play here and just every day at practice is a good time. So mainly I play third base, but I will play all over. I've played third, pitch a little bit, might have to catch, or anywhere in the infield really.
I was playing with Centennial because we have good coaching and we have a lot of history with two Mr. Baseballs, Austin Malinowski and Chris Anderson, so it's cool to try and be like them.
It means a lot knowing all the good guys we've had come through here, and we've been a pretty good program throughout the years, and we've had a couple new coaches throughout the past couple years, new guys, so looking forward to it and proud of it. Well, we got a good amount of seniors, a lot of upperclassmen, also some very good underclassmen, so you get to see some new guys coming up, and we should be pretty good.
Lots of seniors out this year, and it'd be nice to have some support this year. You should come and watch some good games, and hopefully you'll see a lot of W's.
W's, long balls. Those are the guarantees that we're working with from the Spring Lake Park Panthers and the Centennial Cougars.
Well, he didn't guarantee, he said hopefully.
Hopefully.
Right. Optimism is what we call that.
We got to get it from some baseball team, I suppose, in the area, so it might as well be the high school teams.
Yeah. Yep. Good optimism with the high school teams. We got a question for us, JW, before we go to
Trivia
break.
question before we go to break. There's a lot of ways you could go with this one. Who invented golf?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going deeper in the den, I guess, as we have been known to do. Who invented golf?
Yep.
More sports den on the way on the other side.
Don't leave. Please don't. Abandon the issues. Don't go. Don't go.
In Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta. Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
Thank you for not leaving, and welcome back.
We didn't leave.
We've been here the whole time. It's not like we went out to go for some Umbria pizza, although
it would be.
That's where we should go after this.
Right, delicioso.
Yep, so stay there until it's done, and then let's all go grab some pizza. Last trivia question. It wasn't exactly last week, because we had our winter season finale back in March, about 3 weeks ago, I believe it was. 3-4 weeks ago, whatever. The question was, what's Gabby Hughes' middle name? Well, I forgot to ask. So I don't know. You had a theory?
I was just going to say Gabby. Maybe they doubled up. Gabby Hughes.
Gabby Hughes. Sounds like a, what is
sounds
that,
like a call.
Scooby-Doo?
But it sounds like a highlight call. Gabby Hughes.
With the Flintstones, like Fred
Oh,
Flintstone
right.
would say, hey, Gabby Hughes. Something like that. The question before that, we didn't even answer either. It was name the women's basketball player from Centennial that went to, was it South Dakota? Joel Watashik. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one answered that one,
No.
so I'll just give that one to you as a freebie.
As
Enjoy
a freebie,
that.
since
Yeah,
we owe
it's a
you
freebie.
one for not knowing
We owed
Gabby
you
Hughes'
that
middle
one.
name. Because it's probably not Gabby. now that we
Speaking
think
of
about it.
Gabby Hughes, we got more coaching captains.
That's gonna
She
stick.
plays hockey. She also plays lacrosse. Please enjoy some Centennial girls lacrosse coaching captains.
Last year wasn't our best year. We had a lot of losses. We only won one game, but we're hoping this year to come back with a couple more wins.
It was kind of a rebuilding season for us, as we didn't have a lot of seniors and we had a lot of younger girls coming up. And so our goal was just to get our team together more.
Well, I think the team has really improved over the off season. The girls are young. We had probably 10 girls that didn't even play JV. They went right from B team to varsity level last year. So kind of, I think the speed really surprised them. And plus we didn't have any outdoor practice until our first game. So I think this will really help us have them getting outside with the young team for a couple weeks before we play our first game.
This year we're going to do bigger and better things than last season. Already we've improved a bunch, so it'll be exciting to come out and watch us.
We got a couple new girls that didn't play in the varsity last year. One played B team and she made varsity this year, and Hannah Backman. And then we got a girl that's a 9th grader that hasn't played lacrosse since she was in 3rd grade, and we were going to start out JV, but in our scrimmage this weekend she really caught on quick, so that'll be Gabby Hughes. She'll be seeing some varsity action too, so two to watch, newcomers.
The captain of this team means a lot to me. Just being the leader of the team and being a positive role model for the younger players means a lot.
We're a newly developed team, very young. I think in a couple of years we'll grow to develop more into a strong team, but for now it's good to see how lacrosse is starting and spreading from such small people.
I love lacrosse because you just feel like a team with all your teammates. Just feel like something different in Minnesota. It's not super big like hockey or soccer, and just I love the game every aspect of it.
We got a good group of girls that are kind of fun or entertaining, and and I think they get along with everybody in school, and hopefully we'll have a better season last year. I can always already see us, getting towards the middle of the pack this year.
You should come out and watch Centennial Lacrosse because we are going to be a wrecking ball this year and we are going to put our name back up there.
Centennial girls lacrosse coming at you like a wrecking ball.
Almost used that for the audio track, but I thought it'd be a little abrasive.
The only thing more dangerous in the spring than a wrecking ball? The wind.
Kind of like a wrecking ball.
Yes.
Centennial girls lacrosse.
Thanks for teeing me up. Wednesday at Maple Grove, Thursday at Mounds View, and then Monday taking on Irondale.
Meanwhile, the Blaine Bengals, their girls lacrosse team, coming up, they have Osseo Park Center on Wednesday, Monday against Maple Grove, and Totino, a road trip for Blaine on Wednesday.
Trip. Spring Lake Park taking on Armstrong on Wednesday, Friday taking on Buffalo, and then Monday at Anoka.
How about I do the Centennial boys lacrosse?
That sounds
like
great.
I was supposed to in the first place. Maple Grove, their opponent, coming up tomorrow. Thursday, they'll also play back-to-back days there, and then against Mounds View. Then they'll have a couple of days off as they'll take on Irondale next Monday.
And that Thursday game on North Metro TV.
Can't beat it.
Centennial taking on Mounds View, Mustangs. And then Bengals taking on Osseo/Park Center, both of them at the same time. And then Saturday at Elk River, 3 p.m. And then next Wednesday, Totino Grace Eagles.
Tomorrow, boys lacrosse, Spring Lake Park Panthers. They're at Robbinsdale Armstrong, at Andover on Friday, and then Monday they will take on Anoka.
More coaching captains, JW.
Can't beat it with a big stick.
Little one, maybe. Centennial boys tennis coaching captains, please enjoy.
Tennis is fun, and if people haven't learned to play tennis, it's a lifetime sport, so it's never too late to start. I didn't start playing tennis until I was 43 or so there is time for everyone to do that. It is a fun game, and these kids are awesome kids and deserve the support of parents and community.
I love tennis because it's such a mental game. There's a lot of sports where athleticism plays the dominant role in who wins and who loses, but in tennis it plays really a pretty marginal role, and tennis is all about your mentality as you step on the court. And to me, that's a tremendous equalizer to people of different physical abilities, is that you can use your mind as your main weapon.
Well, really, it's a huge honor to be a captain of this team. There's been a lot of great guys who've been captain before me, including my brother. So I'm looking to continue in the tradition of great guys here at Centennial.
Team's goals always is to go to state, and we have a legit shot this year. Expectations will be for sure to get second or third in the conference.
I think my role is to be a role model. Also, is to be a leader and a cheerleader for these guys. When I'm done with my match, I always go to the person who's struggling against their opponent to be as loud and as supportive as possible. And that's really everybody's role on this team, is to lift each other up and make each other better than we would be by ourselves.
Well, I love tennis because really it's just so much fun to play. We have a tradition here at Centennial, sun's out, guns out, so whenever the sun's out, we're just having fun in the sun and playing some great tennis.
I just love the sport, love everything about it, just the outdoors, the sun.
I think it's such a privilege to be able to be a tennis coach. The people that were significantly important in my life were the coaches that I had in high school and college. And so to have the privilege of teaching and coaching high school kids, I'm flattered to be here and honored to be their coach, and hope I can have the same kind of influence over them that my coaches had over me. My philosophy is to not be afraid to lose. If you're afraid to lose, that's precisely what will happen. And if you go out and play with instincts and give it everything you have, you should come out just fine.
I think our goal for this year is to go to state. This is the first year in a long time that we only had one senior lead. So we have a phenomenal team, and our opponents are weaker than they have been in the past. So this is really our year to go to state this year.
My theme is always respect. Respect for themselves, respect for their opponents, respect for coaches, respect for parents, families, so that when they come to practice, they work hard. The harder they work, the better they are, as well as everyone else on the team.
Watch sports then. Go Cougars! Woo! Oh yeah! Get off my leg!
Watch out for his leg.
Tough to watch Sports Den from the bottom of a dog pile.
Yes, but the top, you've got an excellent view. Cougars on Wednesday will be at Champlin Park, Thursday versus Totino, and then Monday at Spring Lake Park. That will be on North Metro TV. That's us.
Speaking of on North Metro TV, the Blaine Bengals take on the Spring Lake Park Panthers, and that also will be on North Metro TV today. Wednesday, they'll take on Coon Rapids with the Bengals, and Thursday be Champlin Park, the matchup.
Panthers Tuesday at Blaine. That is on North Metro TV. And then Wednesday taking on Osseo, and then Thursday at Maple Grove. 4 games in a row for the Panthers tennis team.
From one sort of country club sport to another. We go to boys golf for the schedules for the Spring Lake Park Panthers. They'll be at the Bunker Hills Invite hosted by Coon Rapids. That will be this coming Thursday. Pay close attention to this first schedule run through here. Monday, they'll be at the TPC Invite hosted by Blaine. Then Thursday, the North Fork Invite hosted by Anoka.
Did someone say Bunker Hills Invite?
I did.
Yes, Blaine on Thursday, and then Monday at the TPC, and then Thursday, North Fork Invite.
Centennial Boys Golf, let's all do it together. Bunker Hills Invite hosted by Coon Rapids on Thursday. Monday TPC Invite hosted by Blaine. Thursday, North Fork Invite hosted by Anoka.
Girls Golf, Spring Lake Park, Tuesday at Fridley, Irondale on Thursday, and then Monday at the invite of the old Blaine Bengals. So they got that going for them.
Speaking of the Blaine Bengals, did you say? Girls Golf Thursday, the Osseo Invite hosted by the Orioles of Osseo. That will be then next Thursday, Elk River. Monday, Cambridge Isanti Invite.
Cougars Tuesday at Andover, Monday at Anoka, and then Tuesday taking on Elk River at Chamonix, otherwise pronounced Chamonix, if you will.
Track and field schedules for the Spring Lake Park Panthers. They will be at Irondale on Tuesday. The following Tuesday, the Spring Lake Park Tri. Friday at Park.
Blaine Boys Track, Tuesday, Maple Grove Tri. And then Friday, the pony relays, not a horse race. This is track and field, Stillwater ponies. And then Centennial Tri, if you will, on Tuesday the 21st.
Tuesday the 14th for the Blaine Girls Track and Field, Maple Grove Tri. Then Thursday the 16th, the Shakopee Relays. And Tuesday the 21st, the Centennial Tri.
Centennial Tuesday at Champlin Park. Then Thursday, the Annandale Tri, and then they got their own Tri, as earlier mentioned, on Tuesday, the 21st. All right, North Metro TV coverage games. We told you about some of them, but here they are in animated form. The Spring Lake Park Panthers taking on the Blaine Bengals today. And then boys lacrosse, the Mounds View Mustangs taking on the Centennial Cougars. And then boys tennis again next Monday, Centennial taking on Spring Lake Park. Everything should be live on North Metro TV, so get out your televisions and computers and watch. Go to northmetrotv.com. That beeping means we're done. Thanks for watching. Go and support your teams. Go Cougars.
Go Panthers.
Oh, wait, I was supposed to say Panthers.
Oh,
Go
Bengals.
Bengals. I'm Jeff.
I'm
Bye.
JW.